We're not going to attack it. We're not going to undermine it. It's already under attack and being undermined. These isolationists, self-hating, fraud, fake MAGA, these Marxists, Islamists, anti-Semites. That's not who we are as Americans. Mr. and Mrs. America, we're good people. We're people of God. We know what makes this country right, what makes this country work. We've been talking with each other for nearly 25 years. There's a reason why I am the #1 conservative author in the nation. Not because of me, because of you. Because we want to share our belief systems. We want to share our principles and values. We want to spread the word. No better way than the written word. No better way. These grifters, these phony influencers, what have they said that's profound, that's lasting? What have they written that's profound, that's lasting? What are they doing to us? Other than trying to separate us from our money. We've heard their crap before. Whether it's 1930s Germany, we've heard their crap before. Whether it's the 1960s, we know they're in bed with the Marxists and the Islamists. And we know the hard left is in bed with them. They think they're creating something new, a movement. They're not creating anything. They destroy things. Of course they don't stand with the little country of Israel. Because the little country of Israel is strong. It's a country with believers. Whether it's Judaism or Christianity, it's a country that's taken on evil. It responds to being attacked. Just like we, America. Israel reflects our values. They can call them whatever they want. They can talk about genocide and starvation and all the rest. You and I know it's the Islamists, it's Hamas. Backed by the European Marxists. Backed by the American Marxists and the American anti-Semites. But they don't represent us. Not now and not ever. And I want them to understand something. They're in the fight for their survival. We are leading a movement, and my goal is to crush them. I'll be right back.
Mark Levin.
Did you know that your largest investment asset might not be your retirement account or home? I'm Jay Jackson, CEO of Abacus Life. Most people don't realize that their life insurance policy is actually an asset they can sell. But for almost 20 years, Abacus has been purchasing life insurance policies from seniors just like you. We've even created a free policy value calculator at abacuspays.com so you can find out in seconds what we might pay for your policy. There are no fees and no obligations, just information. Knowing the value of your life insurance policy is as important as knowing the value of your home, your equity portfolio, or your finances in total. Discover the valuable information you need to understand the current market value for your life insurance, and then get real value from your life insurance when you need it with Abacus. Visit abacuspays.com to learn more and use our free policy value calculator today.
Introducing the all-new standard in golf travel from Club Glove. The best just got better with the re-engineered Club Glove Traveler, the #1 golf travel bag on tour, including more club head padding, built-in TSA-approved lock, and the strongest ballistic fabric they've ever used. Explore the all-new gear today at clubglove.com. And for a limited time, use code XM25 at checkout and get a complimentary gift with your purchase. That's code XM25 at clubglove.com today.
Investors and 1031 exchangers. Market volatility is off the charts. Are you ready for steady tax-sheltered monthly income with high potential upside? All tax-sheltered through 1031 exchanges? Then you should consider the Icon America High Yield DSTs with cash flow starting at 7.5%. Icon targets the much undersupplied lower income housing and student housing. Icon America DSTs are diversified across multiple states in Utah, Florida, Ohio, Maryland, Georgia, Brooklyn, New York, and more. In-place cash flow is 7.5% with 10-year interest-only loans at 4.25%. Adding washers and dryers and other value add can drive rental growth. 800-580-1031. Since 2007, Icon has paid out over 75 million in distributions to investors. Visit icon1031.com or call 800-580-1031. 800-580-1031. Put us to the test.
Individual results may vary. There's no guarantee that past performance will be indicative of future results. Invest wisely.
Golfer Byron Nelson was a total pro who won 11 straight and 18 PGA Tour events in 1945. He may be gone, but his legacy lives on in golf apparel that symbolizes his cool and effortless performance. The Byron Nelson collection features timeless, high-performance apparel made for anyone who loves modern comfort and classic style, from polos to pullovers. Look good, feel good, and maybe even play better with Byron Nelson apparel. Sold at fine golf shops nationwide and online at ByronNelsonGolf.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-420-2255. That's 800-420-2255.
Hi, I'm Joe Perillo with JoePerillo.com. We know many of you are searching for just that right pre-owned luxury vehicle. That's why I want to tell you about JoePerillo.com. At JoePerillo.com, you can browse our huge selection of curated luxury vehicles. JoePerillo.com is based in Chicago, but we ship cars all over the country. Check out JoePerillo.com. That's Joe Perillo, Perillo, or dial 312-BMW-1111. That's 312-BMW-1111. 312-BMW-1111.
Economic opportunity.
Moral order. Conservative principles live here.
We are
Sirius XM Patriot, Channel 125.
Got to take a stand if you want to save your country. And we do have enemies within many. Man,
Whoa.
they don't represent you and me.
He just smoked that red
They're
light.
never going to represent you and me.
Oh, damn.
We haven't changed. We haven't changed. We're the same people we always were. Same belief systems, same values. We're not going to change. Let them change. This is a battle, as I've said over and over again. Now we struggle over power. That's what it is. Whether we, the forces of positive power, succeed against the forces of negative power. So it's important, therefore, that I point out who's what. We're the good guys. They're the bad guys. I'll be right back.
You know what doesn't make a great cigar? Marketing fluff. Like buzzwords that belong in a corporate memo, not your humidor. Or some sketchy warehouse where cigars are drier than your boss's sense of humor. At Famous Smoke, we've been family owned since 1939. We're not just cigar fans, we're cigar obsessed. Call us burn rate junkies, draw test nerds, humidity control freaks. We're the kind of people who know the difference between a great cigar and a rolled up regret. That's why we offer thousands of premium brands and rare finds. Stored just right, packed like treasure, and shipped fresher than a barbershop fade. Because when it comes to cigars, you want the real thing from real experts. Just smoke, no mirrors. Go to FamousSmoke.com. Use the code word SMOKE for $20 off when you spend $99 or more. Get the gimmicks and light up something legendary. From the crew that's been selling cigars long before pound signs turned into hashtags. FamousSmoke.com. Code SMOKE. FamousSmoke.com.
In business, they say you can have better, cheaper, or faster, but you only get to pick two. What if you could have all three at the same time? That's exactly what Cohere, Thomson Reuters, and Specialized Bikes have, since they upgraded to the next generation of the cloud, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. OCI is the blazing fast platform for your infrastructure, database, application development, and AI needs, where you can run any workload in a high availability, consistently high performance environment and spend less than you would with other clouds. How is it faster? OCI's block storage gives you more operation per second. Cheaper? OCI costs up to 50% less for compute, 70% less for storage, and 80% less for networking. Better? In test after test, OCI customers report lower latency and higher bandwidth versus other clouds. This is the cloud built for AI and all your biggest workloads. Right now, with zero commitment, try OCI for free. Head to oracle.com/patriot. That's oracle.com/patriot.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/news. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job in ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. At ZipRecruiter.com/news. That's ZipRecruiter.com/news. ZipRecruiter.com/news. Hey, business owners, tired of just dreaming about that next big step for your company? It's time to stop waiting and go for it with Delta Capital's incredible sweepstakes. Head to Delta25K.com right now for your shot at a $25,000 cash giveaway. That's right. At the end of this month, one lucky business owner will walk away with 25 grand to fuel their business growth, launch a new project, or take their venture to new heights. All from Delta Capital Group, where business owners get their business loans overnight. This is for existing business owners only, so don't miss out. Imagine what $25,000 could do for your business. New equipment, more staff, or that marketing push you've been planning. It's all within reach with Delta Capital. Rated A+ by the BBB. Enter now at Delta25K.com. That's Delta25K.com. Go for it. And remember, it's time to start thinking beyond the bank. No purchase necessary. For existing business owners only. Void where prohibited. See website for official rules and eligibility.
Americans love using their credit cards, the most secure and hassle-free way to pay. But DC politicians want to change that with the Durbin-Marshall credit card bill. This bill lets corporate megastores pick how your credit card is processed, allowing it to use untested payment networks that jeopardize your data security and rewards. Corporate megastores will make more money, and you pay the price. Tell Congress to guard your card, because Americans lose when politicians choose. Learn more at guardyourcard.com.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is Mass Mutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealth management.
Strong national defense.
Sanctity of life.
Conservative principles live here.
We are.
SiriusXM Patriot, Channel 125. On the radio. This is the home of America's founding. Call in now, 877-381-3811.
You know, folks, if I see them, I read about these people who are executed. They're typically in Florida and Texas and so on. Because I want to know what they did. Every time I read them, they are truly horrendous monsters. Deserve to be executed. You never do that, Mr. Medusa? No. Yeah, you're busy looking probably at the job section, trying to get away from me. Where's Waldo? Okay. But nonetheless, I'm looking at this one now. What is it with these fathers and mothers who kill their children? What is this? In this case, this monster killed his wife and their two children with a machete, Mr. Medusa. 30 years ago. Stark, Florida. There's something wrong when you can live another 30 years. A man convicted of the 1994 machete killings of his wife and their two children became the 9th person put to death in Florida this year's death, making a state record for a single-year execution. That's what all the media cares about. Since the restoration of the death penalty a few decades ago, Edward Zakrzewski, Z-A-K-R-Z-E-W-S-K-I, there's a word, Zakrzewski, was pronounced dead at 6:12 p.m. following a 3-drug injection in a Florida state prison near Stark. I want to thank the good people of the Sunshine State for killing me in the most cold, calculated, clean, humane, efficient way possible. I have no complaint, he said in his final words once the curtain to the death chamber went up shortly after 6 p.m. He has no complaint. Well, that's nice. So he gets to live over 30 more years after he kills his wife and his two children with a machete. He was lying on a gurney covered with a white sheet before the drugs began flowing. He also quoted from a poem. Poem, as 14 witnesses looked on, plus media reporters and prison staff. Once the drugs were administered, he began breathing deeply, surrounded by 3 correction department staff in dark suits. One of them shook the guy by the shoulders and shouted his name. There was no reaction, and then he was still. I think that's better than being killed by a machete, don't you, Mr. Producer? Can you imagine? No members of the victim's family spoke with reporters afterward. Florida this year has carried on more execution that goes on. In any other state, while Texas and South Carolina are tied for second with 4 apiece. Well, isn't that clever? Now, this guy was 60 when he was sentenced to death for the June 9, 1994 killings of his 34-year-old wife, Sylvia, and their children, Edward, 7, and Anna, 5. Can you imagine? In the Florida Panhandle. Trial testimony showed he committed the killings at their Okaloosa County home after his wife sought a divorce.
Be right back.
He had told others he would kill his family rather than allow that. The woman was attacked first with a crowbar, strangled with a rope. Both children were killed with a machete. His wife, Sylvia, was also struck with a blade, and Zakrzewski thought she had survived the previous assault. His lawyers filed numerous appeals over the years. This went on for 31 years. All were rejected, including a final request for a stay execution denied Wednesday by the Supreme Court. Early Thursday, Zakrzewski awoke at 5:15 a.m. and later had a meal that included fried pork chops, root beer, and ice cream, said State Department of Corrections spokesman Paul Walker. He said the guy had one visit and remained compliant as he awaited execution. Let's see here. Till Thursday's execution, 26 men had died by court-ordered execution so far this year in the United States. Are we a horrible country? This person deserved every drop in those needles. DeSantis signed a warrant for an August 19 execution for Kaylee Bates, who was convicted of abducting and killing a woman from an insurance office in 1982. So this person has lived for 43 years since killing a woman from an insurance office. DeSantis Wednesday night issued a Also issued a death warrant for Curtis Wyndham, who was convicted of killing 3 people in Orlando in 1992. So he lived for 33 years. His execution is set for August 28th. Opponents of Thursday's execution, ready for this? Plan pointed to Zarkiski's military service as an Air Force veteran and the fact that a jury voted 7-5 to recommend his execution. Well, so what? Sounds like he lost. 7-5. 7-5. Now, Tennessee has a death row inmate. Tennessee death row inmate can be executed without deactivating his implanted defibrillator. The highest court, Tennessee ruled. The ruling overturns a lower court's order and paves the way for Byron Black to be executed Tuesday morning. The high court found that requiring that the device be deactivated amounted to a stay of execution, which is not within the lower court's power. Yeah, any excuse. The issue is how Black's heart-regulating device will perform when the state attempts to execute him with a legal injection. The order kept in mind the possibility that Black could win a last-minute reprieve, but he's not. And lawyers for the Tennessee Attorney General's office at first said they would need to transport Black to Nashville General Hospital, so there was a big rigmarole. But what'd this guy do? Black was convicted in the 1988 shooting deaths, multiple, of his girlfriend Angela Clay, 29, and her 2 daughters, Latoya Clay, 9 years old, Lakeisha Clay, 6 years old. So he's a mass murderer. He's disgusting. Prosecutors said he was in a jealous rage.
Good to see you, Havoc.
At their home at the time Black was on work release, serving time for shooting. Clay's estranged husband. So he shot her ex-husband. He murdered her and murdered the 2 kids. And he lived a long time. Courts have rejected attempts to overturn Black's murder convictions and death sentence. He denied him efforts to prove he was intellectually disabled and ineligible for the death penalty. And so here it is. Want to hear one more, Mr. Producer? These people deserve it. This is why I support the death penalty. Listen to this one. Notorious axe murderer who whacked his family released from prison early thanks to law backed by Governor Tim Walz. An axe murderer jailed for life for hacking his parents and 2 younger siblings to death when he was a teen. He's just been released early thanks to a Minnesota law backed by Governor Tim Walz. David Brom, now 53, who was just 16 at the time of the infamous 1988 murder, was initially supposed to be locked up well into his 70s. But he became eligible for release earlier than expected under a Minnesota law passed in 2023 that banned life sentences without parole for juveniles. Sick. Absolutely sick. Guy's not 14, not 12, he's not 8 years old, 16. Governor Walz, the failed Democrat vice presidential contender, backed the law and approved it after it was passed from a Democrat-controlled state House and Senate. Brom served more than 35 years in prison after he was convicted of slashing his parents, Paulette and Bernard, sister Diane, and brother Richard to death in their Rochester home, February 18, 1988. All 4 family members were discovered with multiple axe wounds to their heads and bodies. Of course, this guy argued he was mentally ill. So I read you these not only to, in my view, explain why there needs to be a death penalty, but also show you what happens in a state where you have somebody like a Tim Walz. He got early release. Early release. So he's back in the community. Would you want this guy as a neighbor, Rich? He's an axe murderer. He killed his own family in 1988. Gets early release. because of a law that was signed in 2023. You folks in New York, I ask you this, Rich, you're about to get a handful of this Mondani. Mondani doesn't believe in prisons, doesn't believe in cops, doesn't believe in prosecution. Believes the criminals are the law-abiding, hard-working blue-collar workers in New York City. He had his way, be rounding up billionaires and millionaires, stealing their private property. He wants to steal it. He wants to steal property, period. The means of production. You know what the means of production are? When you have a pizzeria, the means of production are making a pizza. When you're a plumber, the means of production is your service, your knowledge when it comes to plumbing. 33-year-old punk. Punk. Who talks in slogans, who's a Marxist Islamist, who embraces the watchwords of the terrorists from the Middle East. What do you think he would do? What do you think? He's going to be Alvin Bragg on steroids, this guy. That's what he's going to be.
Customer requested you leave the order at their door. Additional instructions are provided in the Dasher app.
A bigger hellhole than it already is, quite frankly. Bad. You hear people say something's unconstitutional. You even have some of these legal analysts on TV do it. Then you want to check them rather than just listen to them. Well, this requires knowing the Constitution. It's not that long. The Bill of Rights is a lot of fun to read. I don't have to take anybody's word for any of it anymore. That's why I'm so excited that Hillsdale College is offering a brand new free online course called The Federalist. Federalist papers were written primarily by two of America's most important founding fathers, Alexander Hamilton and James Madison. And they explain how the United States Constitution established a government strong enough to secure the rights of citizens and safe enough to wield that power. Hillsdale's online course on the Federalist includes 10 lectures, each about 30 minutes long. You can take the course at your own pace, wherever you want. You can imagine people maybe sitting on the beach or around a pool with their earplugs on, their buds. There's no cost to sign up. It's fantastic. Go right now to levinforhillsdale.com to enroll. That's LEVIN for Hillsdale.com. There's no cost. It's easy to get started. That's levinforhillsdale.com. Register for free. LEVIN for Hillsdale.com. I'll be right back.
Mark Levin.
Turn down the noise and fall asleep faster. Drift off to inDOCSleep. A channel that wraps you in an atmospheric mix of hushed indie sounds, dream pop, and instrumentals. Find inDOCSleep and a collection of other calming channels and podcasts in the SiriusXM app. Just search sleep.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Investors and 1031 exchangers. Market volatility is off the charts. Are you ready for steady tax-sheltered monthly income with high potential upside? All tax-sheltered through 1031 exchanges? Then you should consider the Icon America High Yield DSTs with cash flow starting at 7.5%. Icon targets the much undersupplied lower income housing and student housing. Icon America DSTs are diversified across multiple states in Utah, Florida, Ohio, Maryland, Georgia, Brooklyn, New York, and more. In-place cash flow is 7.5%, with 10-year interest-only loans at 4.25%. Plus, adding washers and dryers and other value add can drive rental growth. 800-580-1031. Since 2007, Icon has paid out over $75 million in distributions to investors. Visit icon1031.com or call 800-580-1031. 800-580-1031. Put us to the test.
Individual results may vary. There's no guarantee that past performance will be indicative of future results. Invest wisely.
Craig thought he was protecting his family. Hurricane Ida knocked out power, so he grabbed a gas generator from the store.
The deadly carbon monoxide leaked silently into the Craig lost his wife and 2 kids that night. If I had known, I never would have bought that damn thing, he said.
Gas generators kill over 100 Americans every year, but there's a safer, smarter way.
Introducing the Patriot Power Generator 2500X from 4 Patriots. Silent, portable, and completely safe indoors. No fumes, no gas.
Right now, it's just $299 down and ships tomorrow. Plus, you'll get a mini solar generator absolutely free and 2 free solar panels.
Use the endless free power of the sun to keep your family safe, your fridge cold, and critical devices running.
This special offer ends soon. Visit 4patriots.com today.
That's the number 4, patriots.com. Go there now. Your family will thank you.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com.
If you're driving a car or truck with an expired warranty and suddenly lost your transmission or needed a full engine repair, would a $4,000 repair bill leave you stranded? I'm Danica Patrick. Don't get caught off guard with a vehicle breakdown. Choose the company I trust. Endurance. No matter the mileage, if your vehicle is less than 20 years old, Endurance offers auto protection plans for any budget. Protection on the drivetrain, electrical, transmission, AC, and more. Plus 24/7 roadside assistance and rental car reimbursement on any plan. Endurance handles everything, from making the claim to paying the certified mechanic of your choice. Act now and get 1 full year of elite benefits. A $2,000 value, free.
Call for your fast free quote today. Call 800-294-7532. That's 800-294-7532. 800-294-7532.
Secure borders.
Free market.
Free market.
Conservative principles live here.
We are
Sirius XM Patriot, Channel 125. Mike Levin Show.
I'll end with this one. You know, this man who set fire to the councilman in rural Virginia. Virginia is the death penalty for now, of course, until the Democrats eventually take over. The man who allegedly set fire to a Virginia councilman is not alleged to confess. The apparent personal attacker is admitted to the crime in a court document. Shotzi Michael Buck Hayes, there's the name, allegedly confronted Danville City Councilman Lee Vulgar of 38 at his office at Showcase Magazine on Wednesday and covered him with a flammable liquid. The Danville Police Department said both went outside where Buck Hayes allegedly set Vulgar on fire. Police said Vulgar was taken to a hospital in unknown condition. It's still unknown. I've been looking. The criminal complaint said he suffered from extreme burns. Buck Hayes, 29 of Danville, fled the scene and was then stopped by officers a few blocks away. It appears Vulgar and Buck Hayes have known each other. The attack stems from a personal matter not related to the victim. That is, the victim's position on the city council or any other political affiliation. Vulgar advised multiple people that Buck Hayes was responsible for the attack. During a police interview, Buck Hayes allegedly admitted to dumping gasoline on Vulgar and said it was his intention to kill him. So he was charged with attempted first-degree murder and aggravated malicious wounding. And we do have the death penalty in Virginia for now. This is pretty sick. Buck Hayes was arraigned Thursday. He's being held without bail. His preliminary hearing is set for September 30th. But then you see this bastard in Idaho who slaughtered four young people.
Oh shit!
The DA there who was a coward, who was a buffoon. Negotiated a deal so he gets life, so he lives the rest of his life eating cheeseburgers and bacon and all the rest of it, and ice cream. And those kids suffered like hell. Took a hunting knife to them, beat them up. Many of them had their faces mutilated. This guy, he deserved the death penalty. That's what he deserved. I'm telling you these stories for a reason.
Depends on the state, depends on the city. This Mondani, he's a criminal's mayor. He's a let-him-eat-cake Marxist. That's what he is. He's a punk. Summer's all sunshine and smiles and road trips. Well, it's also hot as hell. Until that hot weather wreaks havoc on your engine, you might be enjoying your summer, but that'll ruin it. Before you know it, you're waiting for roadside assistance and paying for costly repairs. With CarShield, the heat doesn't have to rob you of your summer fun. Broken AC, electrical problems are common in high heat. They're expensive to fix, but if you have your CarShield, your protection, your service, it's okay. You'll be just fine.
Hey, John, what's up?
In America's most trusted vehicle protection company.
Sorry, guys, I'm not keeping up.
Shield yourself from a pricey summer breakdown. That'll blow your budget to hell. CarShield's U.S.-based representatives are available to help you find the best options for your vehicle to fit your budget. So it's not paint by the numbers.
Just trying to make some money.
But you want to protect what you can afford and work out a plan with you. Plus,
I'm finally able to look at the.
If you call them now, CarShield is offering 20% off the plan. Hello, 20% off? That's right. You heard it here first. Just call 800-995-4766 to get your free quote. It's 800-995-4766. Don't sweat this summer. Don't panic. Something happens and you have coverage, you're all set. Almost like a concierge service. They take all the stress out of it, all the weight off your shoulders. The number again, 800-995-4766. I want you to give them a call. 800-995-4766 or visit carshield.com/Levin, carshield.com/LEVIN. This is the perfect evening. In week number 1, grab your copy of On Power. This is about you, your individual rights and liberty. That circle of liberty, or even more profoundly, that circle of power that is around you and is not supposed to be penetrated by any government. And around the civil society. What's a civil society? What's a society? What's it all mean? Why is it that so many people hate this country, hate this society? We have to defend ourselves against them. We're the only republic that is
You're accustomed to talking to yourself.
Rome is gone.
Nice.
It's parliamentary democracy.
I get it, brother. Dude, I had no power for about 6 hours today at my house, and I just had a new TV delivered.
We're the only constitutional republic in the free world, the planet, led by a strong man. I want to encourage you to grab your copy of On Power. We'll be right back.
The S&P 500 closed today, 50 points up. You didn't inherit your future. You built it. One paycheck, one sacrifice, one smart decision at a time. Why let the policies in Washington squander your success?
I'm Joseph Gridante, CEO and co-founder of Alio Capital. I founded Alio Capital to offer a different path from the establishment, one that prioritizes long-term thinking and portfolio construction over trading. Alio has an AI-powered macro investing app that makes the complex simple. It combines adaptive learning systems that focuses on the powerful forces that shape markets, economics, policy, and politics.
Alio Capital's Altitude AI is a proprietary tool designed to analyze these macroeconomic factors and their potential impact on your portfolio. Download our app today in the App Store or Google Play. Text Patriot to 511-511. ALLIO Capital. Text Patriot to 511-511.
Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal. Past performance does not guarantee results. See terms and conditions. Tax fees may apply.
Have you heard about the remarkable promise of stem cell therapy? Ethical, science-driven treatments are offering real hope for people facing Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, heart disease, stroke recovery, rheumatoid arthritis, and more. At the forefront of this breakthrough field is Bespoke Biologics, online at BespokeStemCell.com. With over 15 years of experience, the medical team at Bespoke Biologics provides personalized, concierge-level care using advanced stem cell therapies, not only to address chronic conditions, but also to support anti-aging, immune strength, and overall vitality. And now, for a limited time, when you commit to a treatment plan, you'll receive
Hey, Jack, when are we going to go out?
Including airfare and hotel, fully arranged just for you. That's right, world-class care and a first-class experience, all from one trusted name, Bespoke Biologics, destined at its finest.
I was
Visit
too afraid to do it
bespoke
when
stem
you weren't
cell
here,
dot com
but you're
today.
here
That's
now.
BespokeStemCell.com. Your path to a healthier, stronger, younger
Let's
tomorrow.
do it.
Statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
We gotta be having sobriety
I'm Stacey
checkpoints soon.
Washington, triggering the left every evening, 9 p.m. to midnight. The best 3 hours of your day.
Listen live weekdays at 9 p.m. East on Sirius XM Patriot.
Breaking news this hour from townhall.com. I'm Keith Peters in Washington. Countries worldwide are rushing to finalize trade frameworks with the U.S. as President Trump's deadline for new tariffs approaches. Trump has agreed to a 90-day negotiating period with Mexico, keeping a 25% tariff in place. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says the 90-day negotiating period does not mean Mexico is avoiding tariffs for now.
Mexico is still paying tariffs. They're paying a 25% tariff on fentanyl, 25% tariff on cars, a 50% tariff on steel, aluminum, and copper. And additionally, Mexico has agreed to immediately terminate its non-tariff trade barrier.
The unknowns create a sense of drama that have defined Trump's rollout of tariffs over several months, with one consistency being his desire to levy the import taxes that most economists say will ultimately be borne by its U.S. consumers and businesses. A bumpy Delta flight out of Salt Lake City causes injury and distress for passengers before the jet made a safe, unscheduled landing.
Delta Airlines says 25 people were taken to hospitals after a flight from Salt Lake City to Amsterdam hit turbulence Wednesday night. The plane was diverted to Minneapolis.
That's a long flight.
Passenger Leanne
Salt Lake City to Amsterdam?
News, they had started dinner service when the plane jolted up in the air and then fell steeply, rendering them weightless for a few moments. She said liquid rose out of drink cups, service cars tossed around, and people who weren't great.
In theory, yeah, Havoc. But sometimes it goes all the way to late October, early November.
On Wall Street today, the Dow Jones Industrial Average down by 330 points, the NASDAQ dropping 7, the S&P 500 down by 20.
It's going to get hot as fuck again next week here, though.
69.36 a barrel. More at townhall.com.
You're living with pain. See how Relief Factor can help.
I'm an artist, and I'm in my studio. I listen to the radio all day.
Oh, shit.
Hearing the ads about Relief Factor. And I've got pain in my neck, and it's getting worse. And I'm thinking, well, I'm going to go ahead and order this. 2 weeks later, I've got much better range of motion. If you're experiencing pain at a certain point in life, I would get Relief Factor.
Fight pain naturally with Relief Factor. Go to ReliefFactor.com and get your 3-week quick start.
Papa John's.
$19.95.
Hi, this is Rhett Rasmussen of BestHotGrill.com. We make the amazing Solaire infrared gas grills that are built to last and will consistently deliver better than restaurant grilled food. The Solaire infrared burner heats up to 1,000 degrees in just 3 minutes, even in the dead of winter. The high heat locks in the juices and flavor and grills food faster. Learn more about these fantastic USA-made grills at BestHotGrill.com.
Cop came flying up on my ass there and turned left.
At BestHotGrill.com.
I'm not listening to the scanner, though.
Ukraine's parliament approves a law restoring the independence of anti-graft watchdogs. We hear more on the story from correspondent Charles Philadelphia reporting.
The lawmakers' decision reverses Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's move last week, curbing their powers, which had brought on protests. In each presidential representative, Galina Mathayo says the state law in its legislative proposal
1st of September down there.
Conditional strengthening of the anti-corruption body's institutional independence, especially to ensure the irreversibility of the
I mean, I've had it snow on my birthday in May here, so.
entrenched corruption is crucial for Ukraine's.
Atlantic data, TX only need the complainant. Touching base with Linda Ackerman has questions regarding her son Andrew being taken to the hospital yesterday. Atlantic data.
Well, that's wintertime there, right? Where the fuck is Papa John? Oh, right here. Be right back.
This Saturday at 1 p.m., Books and Greetings. I'll be doing our signing there. I'd love to meet as many of you as I can. Located at Northvale Square in Northvale, New Jersey. It's a beautiful little town, very historic little town. I'd never seen it before. But we saw it last weekend, and we had dinner there as well. Again, that's August 2nd, 2025. That's this Saturday, 2 days away, 1 p.m., Books and Greetings, located in Northvale Square, Northvale, New Jersey. We'd love to see you there. Love to see as many of you as possible. Next Saturday after this Saturday, that is the 9th of August. August 9th, 10 a.m., Barnes & Noble, brand new, Spectrum at Reston Town Center in Reston, Virginia. Again, that's Barnes & Noble, the Spectrum at Reston Town Center in Reston, Virginia. We've been getting reports. We've had folks going into Barnes & Nobles and Costco's and so forth. Some people are getting back and saying, well, they didn't have a book in Costco. Some Costco's are not selling books. Some aren't. So it depends on which Costco you go into now. All the Barnes & Nobles are selling books, and the book is there. Apparently, it's on a round table toward the back, so at least in the one near me. So feel free to go there, but it's there. It's not going to be that hard to find, and hopefully we'll be at the top of the New York Times bestseller list. That'll be up to you folks. And all sales up and through Saturday are counted towards the first week. So if you purchase a book now, this evening, tomorrow evening, or Saturday, that will count toward the first week. That'll be a very big deal. And again, no matter how you purchase it, you can buy it at a local independent bookstore, Barnes & Noble. You can buy it at Walmart or a Sam's Club or Costco if they carry it. There's always, obviously, Amazon.com will deliver right to your door. This book is everywhere. And the question is whether or not you want to read it, give it as a gift, get one as a gift for a family member or a friend you want to educate. Particularly, the timing is important. It's not only towards the last third or quarter of the summer. There's a lot of people going to college now. Some of them are first year. If you're worried about them being indoctrinated, you ought to hand them this book. If they're going to college for second, third, or fourth year, you should hand them the book. Again, so they can defend themselves and articulate a position that I think is very, very crucial. Share it with fellow students and so forth. Or if you already feel that they're kind of getting away, this, I believe, will bring them back. So this book on power, it's a powerful, powerful book. It just is. And I hope you'll take the time to do that. Well, it doesn't take a lot of time. I want to mention something from the book to you, if I may, that I think is very important. Again, you can see in this Mondami and Sanders and AOC and the rest how they manipulate words, how the media manipulate words, how college professors and high school teachers, not all, of course, how they manipulate words. So I point out very early in the book, history is replete with examples of tyrants grabbing power in the name of liberty. Prime example exists in Marxist regimes where
liberation through revolution, that is class warfare, where the masses, the oppressed, are said to be revolting against the powerful few, the oppressors, like here in New York. The promise of liberty through community and collectivism results in hellish genocidal police states, ruling over the people in their name but without their consent, or with an iron fist. Again, this is not only a phenomenon of tyrannies, it's also a problem in a trajectory in democracies. Like liberty in the context of power, democracy is another word that is used by the power-hungry to deceive and disarm. Indeed, as I've already made several references, as I do in the book, to democracy, which can be loosely described as non-autocratic government. But democracy is often alluded to by those who reject it, as they reject universal individual liberty, and where democracies exist, would destroy it. George Orwell wrote a book called Politics in the English Language. He also wrote, of course, Animal House in 1984. But in this book, Politics in the English Language, he writes that the perversion of political words, I'm quoting, used in a consciously dishonest way, that is the person who uses them has his own private definition, but allows his hearer to think he means something quite different. It's almost universally felt, writes Orwell, that when we call a country democratic, we are praising it. Consequently, the defenders of every kind of regime claim it's a democracy, in fear that they might have to stop using the word, that we're tied down to any one meaning. And so I point out the word democracy, like the word liberty, is frequently used as a rhetorical weapon to deceive the true intentions and conceal the real nature of abusers. These behaviors and tactics are not exclusive to tyrants and autocracies. It's a real and growing threat in Western societies, as they increasingly centralize power in the name of unlimited egalitarian and so-called righteous causes, environmental justice, economic justice, social justice, equity, reparations, nationalized health care, the existential threat of climate change, and so forth, which all require and in fact demand the centralization of power to supposedly ameliorate the perceived, claimed, in some cases manufactured social maladies, the final resolution of which are not only impossible, but are also necessarily intended to be not to be solvable. The agitations, demands, and related propaganda are sledgehammers with which to pummel the limited and divided institutional barriers to centralized power in democratic governments. Now let us narrow the focus and start with the observation, which I believe is historically indisputable yet potentially controversial, which you can infer from what I have already written earlier in the book, that over the millennia, mankind has generally suffered more from the abuse of power and the concomitant diminution of liberty than from its humane and righteous application. So, more negative power, I argue, than positive power. There are important exceptions, of course, in the individual's everyday life and society generally. But narrowing the focus even further, in the long history of mankind, even in modern times, the most pervasive form of governance under which most human beings live and have lived is authoritarian. Today, one need look only the membership of the United Nations to prove the point. Some 70% of the world's population currently lives under brutal autocratic regimes. 70%. This raises an unpleasant question. Is this the natural state of mankind, at least in the communal sense? Even if individuals themselves wish for and seek liberty? I term this negative power, which I discuss later in the book. This is negative power. That said, in a democracy, negative power typically takes the form of a steadily increasing centralization of authority. It starts slowly, but eventually spreads more quickly to cover all corners of the nation, moving closer toward a quasi-autocratic model. It occurs primarily in three general ways: the imposition by the few, for example, the judiciary; the peaceful vote of the many, the people willingly vote for their own demise, New York; the slow institutionalization of and acquiescence to, as Thomas Hobbes characterized it, a leviathan, that is, a dominating and domineering army of non-representative bureaucrats. Now, there are degrees to which centralization develop and occur,
some more aggressive and ominous than others. Centralization and moderation, which is intended to secure liberty that does not exist, or undergird existing liberty that is threatened or diminished by factionalism, mob rule, or anarchy, is of a different character. And power is secure, power is sacred with a tyrannical mindset or purpose. Again, looking at our own history in the early days of the Republic, the Articles of Confederation were abandoned because the national government lacked the power to do much, but abandoned for a constitution. And the book goes on. Thus, the need for the Constitutional Convention, the birth of a new constitution. I term this positive power, which I will explore later in the book. And so, negative power, positive power, various tributaries from that. This book is going to cause you to really think. It's going to it's going to cause you to talk about it, actually. You can get your copy of On Power right now. No more pre-orders. It is available right now to get in your hands right now, either through the mail, or through trucks, or through visiting a bookstore. We'll be right back.
Much love in.
I've had my alarm.com system for a while. Covers break-ins, fires, thermostats, the works. I just added their new floodlight camera on the side of my house. It doesn't just record, it reacts. Smart AI recognizes people and vehicles, even specific details like, hey, you in the red shirt, leave. It's like I'm there even when I'm not. It's all
apparently I do.
Installed 24/7 monitored alarm.com system. Everything controlled from my phone.
Dude, just started it when I got there.
Available through local service providers. Connect with a pro at alarm.com today.
Honey, I had the worst dream last night. You were in a car crash, and the kids and I were on our own. We had to move out of the house because I couldn't afford it anymore.
Probably missed a couple of orders on the way here.
My brother was saying he got life insurance from Ethos.
I know it's been on our list. Isn't getting life insurance a huge pain? Oh, it's so much paperwork, and you have to go see the doctor. I wouldn't even know where to start.
With Ethos, Dave said it only took 10 minutes, and he got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day. Plus, it's all online, no medical exam. He just answered a few health questions right from his house. He was able to choose an amount that worked for his needs, and Ethos made the whole thing so easy and clear.
10 minutes with no medical exam? Ethos, here
really?
Here's to sleeping better at night.
Help protect your loved ones today with Ethos. Life insurance made easy.
I'm not to that point yet.
Ethos.com/save.
I am hungry, but not that hungry.
ETHOS.com/.
Hey, Great Lakes. Good to see you, buddy.
Do you suffer from plantar fasciitis, back, knee, or hip pain? I'm Stu Sakowitz, owner and inventor of Pine Valley Orthotics. We hand make them in New Jersey, and thousands of golfers from all over the country.
I keep getting out of. I keep trying to get out of Toledo and keep getting pulled back in.
Pain go away, I will happily refund your money. Call me at 866-443-7463. I even answer my own phone. Or go to PineValleyOrthotics.com. Your fee will thank you as much as I do.
Wesley Financial Group is not law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDonald, timeshare cancellation guy. In 2011, I founded Wesley Financial Group with one goal in mind: to help honest folks out of their timeshares permanently. Today, I run Wesley with my two sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we want our own family treated. That philosophy has helped us grow into the largest, most trusted timeshare cancellation company in the United States. Fortune magazine even recognized us as one of the best places to work. Why? Because we genuinely care. In fact, some of our former clients were so moved by their experience working with us, they joined our team so they could help others to timeshare freedom. If you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-909-4747. 800-909-4747. 800-909-4747. Home title theft. It's on the rise, and it's devastating if it happens to you. Listen to the alarming words of an actual home title thief.
I don't need to know your date of birth and social security.
Yeah, I can turn down the radio. I had the scanner going. Let me turn that back on so it's quieter in the background.
You may have no clue.
This is pretty much dead.
Your house has been sold or till several loans or several banks are foreclosing on you.
For pennies a day, home title.
It'll take over as soon as something broadcasts.
Around your home's title with 24/7 monitoring. The instant they detect any tampering, you'll get an alert.
Get them with your free title scan and complete title report. $100 value free with sign up. Just go to HomeTitleLock.com and sign up in minutes. That's HomeTitleLock.com. HomeTitleLock.com. Human dignity. We are Sirius XM Patriot Channel 125.
It's a pleasure to have our friend Lee Zeldin with us, the administrator of the Environmental Protection.
Oh, especially Mark Levin. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I understand you pulled a
Let me see if I can find something else in the background.
Sort of was a phony rule, phony in the sense
Because I don't even care about
that
if it's music in the background or not.
the government, undermine business, and so forth and so on, on behalf of climate change. What did you do exactly?
Here we go. And that's country music.
What's up, Highway?
Slot machines are the best winner for the casinos, you know that, right? I'm doing all right. Power was out for about 5 hours today. That fucked me. It's got a nice stream going.
It's King on the highway. Hey, I like a snake skin. I like them buckaroos. I like my
There you go.
with a shade of blue. I like the black cherry alligator pointed toe. I wear them out till there's holes on the outsole. They go at everything. I take them everywhere. Lil' mama came with a man, but she still stand. Damn.
9223, checking your safety.
Oh, scanner took over.
All set.
You got saved. It'll cut out when I step away from the vehicle, though. It should be in about 3 minutes.
1 to dispatch, Edward.
Edward, 1 to seat.
Oh, there they are. I was going to say, where the fuck are the sirens coming from? Dude, just go through. Oh, you fucked me on the light. Thank you. Probably bullshit. The scanner's now silent. Oh, it's right up ahead of me. Guess there's a little accident up here. You guys see the lights up there?
152.
This is Toledo. I should have it on South Toledo.
What are we checking on a Ram truck off of Palm Timbers Road, north of Russell Road?
Right now on the trail. It's going to be a black Kia sedan versus a maroon sedan. They are going to be blocking.
It's right there.
Trying to get more information. Tires en route. Glendale Anthony Trail. 721.
Fire's there already. We're on a 2-minute delay.
720. You can show us having your gunshot.
Hey, Mitty.
right en route. Caller Brandy said she heard 8 to 10 and didn't see anything, only heard. Thinks it might be coming from the area of Arlington.
Oh, we're hearing gunshots.
20 Charles 21. Charles 21. 611 Baker. 611 Baker. 830. 830.
Show us on to 1460 South Avenue for this accident.
Going to 1460 South Avenue.
Not seeing an endpoint for this.
E31 Baker. 831 Baker.
I'm having an issue with this order.
Traffic 800 block in Northwestwood.
800 block Northwestwood.
Ohio Plate, King Robert George 987 Red Hyundai X552 Wolfwhite.
800 block Northwestwood, King Robert George 9387
So,
Red Hyundai X552 advising.
apparently this is fucked up. Let me try a different app.
In the area. In the area. You have here. Advising.
All right. One way it says.
Starting is 13407.
I don't even care.
I got your mileage.
I don't care. We're going against one way. Crazy.
D31 471 Circle 3 for suicide 3829 Beverly Drive, New Guilford. Call Rochelle. The crisis line. 15-year-old Riley is cutting herself. Mother's at location with her. Unknown what she's cutting herself with and if it's been removed. Mother's going to need grace. Medical's going to be en route to the location. 3829 Beverly. 831. 471. 700 Spencer. 805. 805, okay? 830. 83 Nancy.
Yeah, I didn't see anything either. Nope, I'm not even on the right street. So not only did I go the wrong way on a one way, I'm in the wrong fucking street. I'm gonna put the fucking seatbelt on. Shut up. This is fucking stupid, man. Both Google Maps and Waze failed me on this. It's a one way. Do not enter. The fuck am I gonna do? It's all one way. Never had this much of a fucking problem on a delivery. And I won't. Okay. Yeah, I'm old and confused too, man. It's not fucking worth it. No, I can. I'm not going to get a gig on this because both Waze and Google Maps took me to the wrong spot. Unfortunately, they're both owned by the same company. They're both owned by Google. Amherst doesn't say the name of the street. Princeton. Dude, where the fuck is this place at? Yale Drive? This has got me turning around now. I gotta call him.
Hello?
I'm sorry. This is Norm from DoorDash. It's showing the whole road is blocked.
Oh, I realized that. I forgot about the construction. I can come down to the corner there.
Where?
Where are you?
I'm on Broadway and Yale.
Broadway and Yale. Okay. What color car? I'll come find you.
Blue. Maverick pickup truck.
Okay, I'll find you.
Oh, thank you so much.
No problem. Bye-bye. I forgot about the construction.
Yeah. I will ask, Dirty. I will definitely ask. Now here she comes. Oh, she's cute. Is that her? No, she's going to the trash can. She doesn't realize she's wasting my time, though. I could be getting more orders. Is this her? No. Yeah, I don't have it on. Let me turn it on. There's people chatting on both sides. Let me turn it on. There you go. It's on now. Because we have Missing and Havoc on YouTube. I don't know how long she expects me to wait here, though, before I eat this pizza and drink this Pepsi. These are a bunch of fucking woke libs. How long am I gonna wait here? Yeah, Miss Midwest. He started on YouTube. I don't know what he was saying. I've been so occupied with trying to get this order done. I don't know where I'm supposed to meet her. I don't see anybody outside. I told her the exact intersection I'm at, Yale and Broadway. Is that her swinging out? Nope. She went right by. Dude, this is taking too fucking long. That's her. That's gotta be her. She's gonna let me follow her. Ah, jeez.
Delaney Gardner, a viral video led to a record deal. A friendship with a Fleetwood Mac legend. And now
That's her in front of me.
on North America's Country Channel. Delaney Gardner is on the highway.
This could have been so easy, I'm sure. Look how far away I was. This is the front cam. This is her in front of me. Look at this shit. It's construction. Look at this. Who would have known to do this shit? Yeah, let me close it. Thank you. I appreciate. I'd have never been able to do this.
Sorry, I realized.
No, it's not your fault at all. I appreciate your help.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Road closed. Look at this. This is how close I was. Right here on the other highway. Oh my God. This makes you almost want to quit it. We're going to pause. 6 out of 10. Yeah. Her teeth were fucked up. But she was a sweetheart. I hope she doesn't gig me on this shit. Ugh. What a nightmare. Dude, that fucking order took 15 minutes longer than it should have. Oh, got some good music here. Fuck you, YouTube. No, this is gentrified area here. That's not meth mouth. That's well, it could be meth mouth. Oh Lord. Hell yeah. Actually, on the phone. Well, it won't let me close it out until I'm there. That's why I had to follow her to her house. I mean, I could have called support and done it, but it was faster to follow her. If I call support, then I got to deal with some Pajit on the other end. Oh, this is the black guy singing country. Oh, she was cool. Yeah, she was really cool about it. We'll see at the end. When I check out, I can respond to any issues with any of my orders at the end of it. Punk country. Everybody at the bar.
Boozy on the highway, it's Anya, and right before that, I got to play that song from our newest highway find, Lainey Gardner. Taking the Slow Ride is such a great one, right? I was so happy when Cody Allen got to share the news with all of North America that Lainey is officially part of our Highway Finds family. You'll know that I've been such a fan since the first time that I got to play her on the horizon. I call her my vibe queen. Because she's just a freaking vibe. I love her. I'm thrilled for her and cannot wait to continue supporting her throughout the rest of what I'm sure is going to be a long and wonderful career.
As soon as somebody
Morgan
says
Mullins
something in the
on the highway
scanner,
now.
it'll
Thanks
cover
for
it.
spending some of your Thursday with me.
Every time I try to take a break, and there's always a couple times to take your place, but I never fall in love, baby. Just in case you wake up pouring me out of the blue, you lay down needing what I used to do. Every now and then I can get a taste, but I never fall in love, baby. Just in case, leave with someone I don't know name. Real close, but I leave some space. Yeah, I could have 3 words on my tongue, but I won't ever say them, cause I never let my heart go all the way. Yeah, every time I try to take a break, and there's always a couple trying to take your place, but I never fall in love, baby, just in case. You wake up pouring me out of the blue. You lay
White House Road. I can play it.
every now and then I could get a taste, but I never fall in love, baby, just in case. Just in case.
You'll make me play it now.
When you're downtown Nashville lovers are the Ryman, Morgan Wallen's Bar, and CMT.
The gossip on the Nextdoor app is off the chain.
Okay.
We are the highway.
Don't even think about it.
Here we go.
Keep this looking under there.
I like this one too. Whoop. What happened?
I'm a so from the mill, and I'm a good walk to the river. When my working day is over, I'll go swim our cares away. Put your toes down in the water and a smile across your face. And tell me that you love me, lovely Lady May. Now I ain't the sharpest chisel that your hands have ever held. Darling, I could love you well.
We'll drive through Bear Barn there.
I've seen my share of trouble, and I've held my weight in shame. But I'm baptized in your name. Lord, the wind can leave me shivering as it waltzes o'er the leaves. It's been rushing through my timber till your love brought on the spring. Now the mountains are blushing and they don't know what to say. Except a good long line of praises for my lovely Lady May. Now I ain't the toughest hickory that your axe has ever felled, but I'm a hickory just as well. I'm a hickory all the same. I came crashing through the forest as you cut my roots away. And I fell a good long ways for my lovely Lady May. Oh, he left that way.
inDOCtriNATIONlive, who's this? Hi, my name is Jimmy. I'm 12 years old. I live in Ortonville, Michigan. Hi. I bought my own radio so I can listen to you guys. Are you kidding? You want to hear a song? Thank you. I would like the song request to you guys. Yeah, we can do that for you, sweetie.
This is Country Nights Live playing on your phone. Just grab the
227, Adam.
Adam 21, 227.
All right. If this is dead, I'm going to call it. As long as I've made more than I've spent today. It's already 9 o'clock.
On 6 8
On team 168.
One 51 has traffic.
Go that traffic 171.
We're going to be in front of American Fest.
Oh,
It's going to be King Charles George 7907 on a gray Kia Forte.
In front of America's Best, King Charles George 7907, Ohio, Plate on that gray Kia Forte.
last time I pulled into this parking lot, I got an order for 2 pieces of Texas toast and a cup of ice water or ice.
242 is North Access City.
In Rob Access City 242.
Later, Havoc. Thank you for hanging out. I think I'm going to end my... It seems like it's dead. Let me fix some things here.
227 traffic.
Go that traffic 227.
O'Reilly's on the bar. The King, George King, 7481. A black Hyundai.
O'Reilly's on Navarre, King George King 7481, Ohio, Plate on that black Hyundai. One 151, checking your safety.
That's okay.
What the fuck? It's not going to let me exclude that one.
Check your safety.
Fuck that. I'm calling on this one. They're going to gig me on this.
David 12151.
I don't know. Maybe. No, it's going to be good. How long have I been streaming? All right. I'm going to call it. Thanks, guys. We're going to be doing a big push starting tomorrow, obviously. Let me switch the camera over. Fucking long day today. Power out half the day. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a big push tomorrow for chats in Rumble. Thank you. I appreciate you coming in here. Tomorrow's gonna matter. We need chats in Rumble. We need at least 20, and then we're gonna go from there. We're gonna try and knock it out in the first week, and then just grow from there. I think doing this will be all right. No, I'm gonna be safe. Thank you, Dirty. Love you guys. Peace. Hang out.
Also.
I may go live in the morning tomorrow again, just from the house because I got some desk work to do in the morning, and then I got to hit the road. Got to make some money. Looks like it's not here tonight. Love you guys. Peace.